Uh, Welcome once again to this journey of farming. Today I'm going to talk about poultry housing. When I'm talking about poultry housing, I simply mean uh, the structure or the providing necessary conditions for the birds, for them to find where they will be able to find feed or sleep and even rest throughout the day. So poultry housing is a crucial aspect in poultry farming that each and every farmer should determine. This is one of the first factors you need to put in place before citing any poultry farming, before coming up with any poultry farming site. So how can we start make a poultry house? That is the first thing. The first thing you need to know, you need to identify the types of birds you are rearing. Can either be chicken or turkey or dove. So if you are rearing chicken, they require around 2 to 3 feet of the walking area. And if you are rearing turkeys, they require around 4 feet of the walking area. So that is the minimum space requirement per bird. So after determining the types of birds you want to rear, then you identify the number of birds you want to rear. For instance, I can say I want to rear 100 birds. If I'm rearing 100 birds, it means I need uh, a length of around 300 feet. If every bird covers an area of 3 feet squared, it means 3 feet squared times 100 birds. So it means for the 100 birds, I need a total of 3,000 feet. So is it 3,000? 100 times times 3. Yeah, 3,000. So that is the number of feet you require for the 300 for the 100 birds. Then how are you going to come up with this structure? If you just tell your I do say a carpenter or I don't know the person who builds houses that I want you to construct for me a 300 feet square house, the person will be able to come up with the length and width from the 300 feet square. After now establishing house, the house should have sufficient supply of sunlight, and this one is just necessary for the chicks to get vitamin D. So you can have a transparent sheet on top of it, or you can decide and do it the other way around, whereby you fit your house with a lot of wire mesh. But now this one will allow too much cold into the house, so I just suggest you fit maybe one or two transparent sheets in the housing. Now, apart from that one, you now require ventilation. The room should be well ventilated. So this is where now the story of wire mesh comes in. All the windows should be ventilated, and maybe uh, the space between the roof and the bricks and the last bricks should be fitted with wire mesh for proper ventilation and prevention of predators invading the poultry house. Now, the next thing you require is you supply the house with a lot of proper lighting and heat. This one is maybe if you are rearing layers, they need to lay daily. So what do? You supply them with the proper lighting. Yes, so they will be active throughout the day, 24 hours. So this means that there will be extensive feeding for your birds. Next thing you need to know is that you need to supply your house with the nutrients. So the poultry must have access to food, not just food, but clean and healthy food. So it means the food must be sufficient in all the requirements. Like it must be good, it must uh, be a balanced meal, let me just say like that. It must have the carbohydrates, vitamins and proteins. So those are some of the things you need to supply in the house. Apart from feeding, you need to supply water in the house, and feeding and watering should be done using the feeders and waterers. So you make sure that they are clean and they are present in the house. In the poultry housing, uh, you also require some equipment like the weighing scale and whatever, all those, but those ones they do come under poultry management practices where you do the regular weighing. So I believe if you practice all these that I've just told you, the poultry housing will be a nice one, and everyone would love to visit your poultry farm, and they'll be able to enjoy with you. Uh, any other thing I can tell you is that poultry farming is a very nice business. It's an interesting business. You don't take it as a farming initiative, but take it as an agribusiness opportunity. Once you take it as an agribusiness opportunity, invest any amount you can so that you maximize on profits and minimize on losses. So this is what you can do as per now. If you have a few capital, this is the only business you can start, depending on your locality or your location. And finally, what I can say is that in our next video, we'll be talking about poultry management practices. So stay tuned and learn.